G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Heavy rains moving out of central Queensland and dropping most of its load over the Fraser and Sunshine Coast, where flooding is expected to continue through the night. Tomorrow should be a slightly better day, but fierce winds and pounding swells will continue barraging our beaches. Up to 70 mils overnight, with many stations receiving the same again since 9 a.m, including over 100 mils at Lake McDonald. Tomorrow, the official tallies will be finalised. Temps today across the Sunshine Coast. At the airport, the top was 23 degrees only after a low this morning of 21. Not much difference. Gympie and Nambour rose to a high of only 22. Let's look at the satellite loop. You can see the upper low that's producing all this rain is beginning to tilt in a clockwise sense, and it's driving all the rain out of the tropics and concentrating it in the southeast. We've got at least another 12 hours of it, probably 24. This is today's chart. You can see on the surface that you've got that very, very moist easterly wind feeding in to what is now a combination of a huge upper level low as well as a surface low that's moving in now from the tropics. This dotted line here is the trough that basically delineates the rotten weather to the south with the slightly better weather to the north, and you can see it extends right up to Gladstone. On tomorrow's chart, that line doesn't move much. There'll still be a lot of heavy rain to the south of the low. Notice the crunching of the isobar, so even stronger wind if that's possible. Gales, in fact, for the Fraser Coast. But on the outlook chart, things start to break up. You can see the rain's never going to go away because the low is still basically in our proximity, but the upper low will start to move offshore and things will weaken, so it'll be more a case of showers over the weekend and into next week. So now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters. A strong wind warning remains in force for 20 to 30 knot easterly winds over a 4-metre swell, easing on Sunday and dropping to a 10 to 15 knot north-northeasterly by Monday. Full moon's not far away now, only 2 days in fact, and the tidal range is reaching close to its peak. The first high tide's tomorrow morning with a bigger one at night. The South East Coast District, heavy rain easing through the day, but severe storms are still possible with hazardous surf and flood warnings. Maroochydore 24 degrees, Nambour and Gympie 23. Looking ahead for Maroochydore, remaining very unsettled this weekend and through most of next week with several more damp, cloudy days and warm, muggy nights. Well, that's the end of a very wet week. For many places, the wettest week the month of May has seen in a very long time. Let's hope the next one's a bit drier. Have a nice weekend. Catch you Monday. And now it's over to Robbie Sherwell with the Surf Report.
Thanks, Livio. Well, with all my life here on the coast, I haven't seen too many Mays like this as far as weather goes. We've got those three weather patterns that have come together and just created chaos across Queensland. Now, it's been so wet and wild across the coast over the last couple of days, and it's going to stay that way at least through till Sunday afternoon into Monday. We've got east to east-northeasterly winds blowing between 20 and 25 knots with even stronger gusts. That's going to hang in there. The swell out at sea is anywhere between 3 and 5 metres on the swell buoys, which is equating around that 2 to 3 metres on the coast beaches. Now, if you're out there thinking about a surf, pretty much crazy, but the only place I can suggest are the points at Noosa. It's going to be the only place relatively clean and protected by these winds. And the swell is an easterly swell, so it's still going to be pretty big and not for the novices or the faint-hearted. Only the more experienced surfers should be looking at surfing this weekend. Now, as far as going swimming, forget the beach altogether this weekend. Again, head towards the public swimming pool where it is safe. The beach is absolutely out of control and looks set to stay that way right through the weekend. I hope you have a great weekend across the coast beaches. Now it's back to you, Rob.
Robbie, thank you, mate. I think that's about as messy as I've ever seen it out the front. Look after yourself. Hey, have a good weekend. We'll catch you back on Monday night. Take care. Good night.